What is going on, Wolfpack? Guys, let's talk about what's going on in the market. You've been witnessing and you've been watching an amazing pump happening, right? For the last couple of days, been watching. Look, we got in on this with 202. We're now at 1.4 cents. So we're up 7x from our move. Yesterday we were up 10x, but I'll show you what happened on the chart because you're gonna laugh. You're gonna point and laugh and you find out who this person is. LOL, baby, you dum-dum. You know what I mean? Like you sell like you're a child that somebody needs to hold your hand because you're that much of an idiot. Like, Jesus Christ, like, do you not know how to do, you know what I mean? Like, and maybe you're a brokey and it's just, I'll show you what I'm talking. All right, guys, so this is the chart right here. And you can see over the last little while, this move happened right here at 6 a.m. where the price dunked from 1,800 down to about 1,250. And if you're wondering what that was a brokey who probably has, this is probably more money than this person has ever seen in their life, okay? Now, I'm saying that, when I'm saying it kind of mockingly because this is the most, look, this decision, I'm not telling you what to think, okay? But if you think the same way that this person does, your idea has an extra chromosome, okay? That's all I'm saying, because let me show you. Okay, so they bought and sold 755,000, okay, 10,814, and they sold for 1.4 cents where we are right now. Now, if we just kind of zap ourselves back just a little bit and pay attention like we're not holding an extra chromosome in our brain, then what is the problem here? Well, the problem here is they had to fill an order, and in order to fill this order, the price had to come all the way down to this range in order to make this happen. This is a dummy, okay? This is a dummy. Now, when I say that, why am I saying that? Because this person on the right over here, you can see it, they bought and sold basically this amount, and they made a grand total of $34. It's one of the dumbest. This is unbelievably bad as a trader, okay? This is the dumbest trader that you will ever see in your life. Had this person, by the way, sold 1,000 like the seller right before, had they sold 1,000, the price would still be in the 1.7 cent range. Maybe even a little bit into 1.6, maybe just a little bit, right? And had they then sold another 1,000, they would be selling that one at 1.6 or 1.5 if they did another one, all the way getting down to here. And then their profit margin would have been about $1,000, okay? So this dum-dum threw away, well, let me rephrase it. If you consider the price variance right now, that's about a 20% price variance. So they would have had $600. Okay, so instead of making $600, this dum-dum made $34 because they couldn't control it. They could have lost money on this transaction, okay? So, and I don't want to put too fine a point on this dum-dum because, look, there's a lot of dum-dums out here doing dum-dum stuff in this ecosystem and in this space. So this dum-dum is not just, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. And look, if you want to sell for profit, sell for profit. That's why we're here. I'm not telling you got to hold. When you sell like a grown-up, not like a child. Like, what is wrong with you? Do you know what I mean? So anyway, this person lost hundreds of potential dollars in profit because they sold all at one time on a low liquidity chart like a moron. I don't even know what to say when something like that happens. Like, I don't even know what to say. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just absolutely wild. And hopefully we've learned a lesson and we won't do something that dumb again. And again, I don't want them stealing from you as in terms of liquidity or something like that. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if you're going to sell for the maximum allowable price that you can get. Don't act like a baby and screw yourself overall on your price action because you can't make 2 sales or you can't make 3 sales or something like that because you're trying to save 0.0001 Solana. It's not even a penny, dum-dum. Like, Jesus Christ, what is going on here? Anyway, sell appropriately. Don't cash it. By the way, the reason I tell you that is because you guys know, and I showed you the other day, I sold as well. I sold $500 worth, right? Right here. $548. That's me selling. I sold it 1 penny. I didn't sell it 2 cents. I sold it 1 penny because I needed 500 bucks. And I sold a small amount, 50,000. For those of you that don't understand, here's the holder wallet, which by the way is now back up to almost 4 million because this Chad sold everything at one fell swoop. By the way, it wouldn't have changed anything. If you want to sell, it's going back into that wallet. So we're going to have to buy that supply up. Otherwise, but here I am right here, number 18 overall wallet. So you guys know exactly how much I have. It's total 18,928. I have 1 point in total supply. So you guys know exactly how much I have. There's no secret here, right? So when I sell, I will show you on the chart. Also, by the way, this is a nice correction. So when you look at it, like maybe this is maybe this is the move right here, right? You see that? And it got immediately bought back up into the 618. That usually is a good sign of a continuation. Now, it could break down and there could be sells at any point. But, this is what we got here was we got the breakout and we got the dump down here. Now, I suspect that we're going to have a move back up into this range and we're going to have a retest. So we can either break out and keep going, or we're going to reject one more time and then build up from there. Long term, I think we're still in a great situation, as long as we don't have any extra chromosome people out here selling on the chart. Like, Jesus Christ, like Jesus, like, so make money, guys, make money. Okay. Don't do all this for $30. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. All right. Now, for those of you that don't know, the new cartoon is out. You should go check that out. And by the way, it is hilarious. If you know anything about the old Saitama, this is just absolutely hilarious. Okay, so certainly go check that out. It's fascinating. I hope you guys have a good time watching it. Also, if you haven't already, Saitama.global, this is it. And look, here's the big news. Before we get started, make sure you go check out Adam Shelton. He's now talking about Saitama, so SWP. Certainly go check that out. But here's the recording. If you are interested, November 13, we will have a party in Las Vegas to celebrate SWP. Now, by that point, I would suspect, and I don't have any reason to doubt it, and I would suspect that it's going to happen, that the market cap on Saitama, it will be at least 10 cents. So if we get a reasonable 8x from where we are right now, then that should be enough for you to have earned enough to go. So I would expect that we're going to see a lot of signups over the next couple of days and weeks as we continue this move. And I do think that there is the potential here for some upside momentum. Now, again, trash bag McGillicuddy here probably dunked on the chart just a little bit and made people look at it and be like, what is this guy? We're like, what is wrong with this guy? And after they get done with that, then you can see right here, pretty strong, the level of buyback that's been happening so far. And then, of course, just your normal traders, making a few bucks. Like, put it this way. If you look at this right here, this guy lost $24 from $100. This guy lost 24. He sold at a loss because he was cheated out by this guy selling over here. And you can see this guy over here lost $1 on his, like there's some real bad people at this. They're taking a shot. They're, managing their risk, et cetera, et cetera. But when something like that happens, it just kind of it up for a short period of time. But hopefully we got some buyback coming in. These people will buy back some more token and then boom, this thing will take off. Get yourself a bag of SWP. It is my estimation that we're going to a 20 million market cap. It only takes about a 10 million for you to get an easy 8x off of it from here, which I do think is about to happen. I do think that we're probably looking at a move to 3.5 cents almost immediately. Like, I do think that this looks like it's programmed in. Everything is positive. All of the signs that are positive are kind of like in place at this point. So I do think that something could be happening. So join me on the journey or don't. This is not financial advice, but I'm always right.